Music Fundamentals Week 8, Meter. This is Richard Freemantle. So far, we have learned how rhythmic notation divides real-time divisions into multiples of 2. A whole note equals 2 half notes, a half note equals 2 quarter notes, a quarter note equals 2 eighth notes, etc. Learning to reduce rhythms to the terms of the fastest notes is the most basic skill in interpreting rhythm. However, understanding subdivisions is not all there is to it. In order to play music with style, we need to understand how other aspects of the notation imply stress patterns, which create larger groups out of smaller groups. A stress pattern is merely a recurring group of notes, the first of which is louder than the others. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Each group starts with 1. It's called a measure, thus the term meter. To identify a stress pattern, merely listen for the louder note and count that as 1. Then merely count the other beats until 1 comes around again. Listen to the following stress pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen to this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Listen to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now listen to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always the first note of a stress pattern is louder. Count the rest of them. That's how you get the stress pattern. We can make this a little bit more real if we look at some actual musical patterns. Now, many of these patterns are cliches. Everybody has heard this. Now, you might mistake these for stresses, but there's something else at work here. There's a repetition going on. These two notes make a unity. So clearly this, that's 1. So if you listen, that's clearly 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a 2 stress pattern. And everybody knows what a waltz sounds like. That's clearly 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or, on the basis of what I just told you a second ago, you could think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a matter of taste. But it just goes to show that on architectonic levels, stress patterns form larger and larger groups. If this is a 3 pattern, then this is 2 3 patterns. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now everybody knows this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear as a bell. A lot of people can hear that and not transpose it into a notation. This is one of the things musicians can do. They hear something and they immediately see that it's very common groupings. Now everybody knows this. That's a 5 pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, you could hear this as a pattern of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because that pattern repeats. Once again, very often 2-bar patterns operate as a unity, and they're written in a smaller meter than is the real case. But once again, architectonic levels confuse the issue, and when we analyze music, we have to take all these things into account when we explain what we're hearing.